Hello and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers Let's Play with me, Andy K. As you can see, I am out here in the desert just outside of our base, and that's the surprise for the day. As you can see, the walls are finished. I've still not yet figured out what I want to do with the top of that gate, but do a little flyby. The walls are all finished. I've started kind of excavating out underneath for that airplane hangar slash runway that comes out here. But I need to do some repairs to my small mining ship before I continue that. And I still have my solar panels in there, and those could go away. But yeah. But today's task is we're going to start building our first spaceship right here, I believe, on the landing pad 1. So, to facilitate that, I'm going to get some things out of the build menu. See, I think that's all I need for right now. It's just to okay, so it's not going to let me build it like that. Well, that's just stupid. Here we go. Okay, so the gist here is that this is one of what will be 4 supporting legs for this spacecraft. Something like that. And I think that's good. From here, we'll come down just a bit to about there. And there. And inside that, we'll have hydrogen thrusters. But before I go getting too in depth with the frame there, I actually want to get That should be plenty of hydrogen tanks, I think. $15. 5 large hydrogen thrusters of the Tier 4 variety. Now this will be plenty of thrust to get up into the atmosphere, I do believe. Or out of the atmosphere. But we also will need at the other end some stopping thrust to stop us once we get out of the atmosphere. I'm thinking on board this vessel we will want cargo containers, and I believe for that we'll use 5 of these azimuth. And we'll need to connect them up here at the top, at least through the center. Those 3 there are connected, but we'll need to connect these. Well, I guess they are connected through the hydrogen tanks. Yeah, so that's good. So that's a good amount of storage. And then we will want at least 1 refinery and 1, maybe 2 assemblers. We'll need several, I think, oxygen generators. Let's get those in here first. Okay. We'll do the same thing over here on this side. These we will need to do some connections with, and that's okay, actually. In fact, I can do that right away. Now, I could put an advanced refinery on here, and that would definitely I don't have any alloy plates. I need alloy plates to be able to build this. But that would definitely take care of all of our refining needs. But given the size, I think we'd have a hard time upgrading it at all. So let's go with the vanilla refinery. And we're having some thinking problems here. Okay. And we'll turn it not that way. There we go. We'll turn it like that. I guess we could turn it like that. And then it would be connected. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because once it's all set up and everything's conveyored up, we will not have any need whatsoever of coming down in here whatsoever. Okay. So this is going to take some time to get all this stuff built. You know how that goes. And then we'll need to, once these are all done, we'll need to add in the upgrades that we'll want. It's all conveyored up, so it's good at this point. We will need to conveyor these. Well, no, we won't actually, because that's all conveyor and is connected down below. So really, we're in pretty good shape now for the guts and glory. The next section up will be a small hangar for scout ships, that sort of thing, to be able to come and go. And maybe even to be able to build and then deploy communication satellites up in orbit so that we can maintain connections between the ground base here and the bases and the structures that we build out in space. So, yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape here. Just a matter of getting all the bits made up to finish off these things I've programmed it to build. The nanites will do their thing, and meanwhile we can go back to putting up a frame, working on a rough frame. I probably won't necessarily keep this as red. Uh, Definitely not all red anyways. Yeah, we'll have a small hangar up above that. Um, and then above that we'll have the crew quarters and the cockpit, the bridge, if you will. So this will be like, it'll look like a traditional rocket ship, if you will. So I'm actually kind of excited. This will look really cool, I think. Look pretty good. So let's go ahead and get this one side here finished as much as we can, maybe. Okay, the beauty of this business is, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Is that we can actually just cap these guys off right where they are. Alright, so this, from here, it gives you a rough idea of what the base of this rocket ship is going to look like. We'll have these legs coming out from all four sides to hold up a landing gear. There will be this center section here that's going to have the 5 hydrogen thrusters, which is why this is all heavy armor block. Above them there's 15 hydrogen tanks. Above that there are 5 azimuth large cargo containers. And then we have a total of 18 oxygen generators, 1 refinery, and 2 assemblers above that, or in there. And then above this section, we'll have a smaller section that will have like I said, a small hangar for scout ships and the like to go out. We'll also want to have on board one of those laser beam drills and a nanite factory so that we can collect resources and build while we're in space. And then on above that. So this is going to be a very tall ship, or long, depending on how you look at it. But I think it'll be very aesthetically pleasing once we're finished. So stay tuned for the next episode where we will continue our construction. Between now and then, I'll work on getting this base completed. At least what we've gotten started here. I'll let the nanites get caught up, because they do have a lot of building component creation to do, and it's always good to let them get that caught up because that can take some time. So anyways, thanks for joining us, and we're not too many episodes away from the end of season 1 and the beginning of season 2, where we take off and start our exploration of the solar system. Alright, so until the next episode, have a great day and be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Bye.